Why, it's SinAnimator, the mistress of the metaverse, here to show you how to use SinAnimator version 1.2.8b, the most excellent program ever written. This is going to go fast, so you might want to watch it more than once. Res the SinAnimator object on the ground in front of you. You get a menu that says, would you like to have some demo furniture? Look at that beautiful furniture. Loki Ball made that. Have a seat on the ball? And we get a very busy menu. We're going to go over everything that's on this menu, but first let's just pick a point. Choose Pick Point. There you go. There's some points that are already defined. You can change those points around. Let's click on the one that says Chair, and it should take us over to the chair. Yes, it does. Very nice. But suppose you don't want to sit there. Well, go back to the main menu. Click on Edit Point. Right-click on the object and move that point to where you do want to sit. We'll move over and sit on this other chair. Have to rotate it a tad. This version of SinAnimator supports, I believe, 12 points and 18 animations. We may open that up a little bit more, I don't know. So we have that point the way we like it. Very good. Close the edit box and just move to a different point. The information will save automatically. You get a little message that says, Point 1 has been updated. So we're moving over to have a seat on the couch. That's nice. There we go. But suppose we don't want to sit there. Back to the main menu. Edit point. Right-click on the object and edit the object. We'll rotate her around. Back her up a little bit. And might want to push that out a bit. Yeah, that looks better. Okay, close the edit. Move to another point. Let's go sit on the bed. Sure. Zoom in here so we can get a better look. And we'll have a seat on the bed. Now, I don't know about you, but whenever I sit on a bed in Second Life, there's some priorities. The first thing that I want to do, usually, well, is cross my legs. There. That's much more ladylike. But we don't want to sit right here, so let's go back and change these sit positions. We'll go to Uncrossed and Edit Point. Right-click on the object and move that over to the right a little bit. Okay. And go back to the one called Sit Crossed. Edit Point. Right-click Edit. And move that over as well. Beautiful. Let's see what those look like. Okay. Okay, there's uncrossed. And there's crossed. Very ladylike. Okay. Now I may as well be honest. Sometimes when you first sit on a bed in SL, well, you want to test it. Of course you do. So let's click on Test and see what happens here. Oh yes, nice and bouncy. I'd say it passes the test. Let's change this point. Let's go back to the main menu. Pick a different animation. We'll choose just a regular sit ground. Click on Edit Point so we can move where it is. And we might want to back that up. Ooh, we might want to rotate that. It's kind of crooked. Not too far. There we go. Now, how are we looking? That's not bad. Let's bring that up a little bit. Oh, that looks nice. We'll call that one Pillow Sit, since we're sitting on a pillow. Okay. And let's see. Save that information just by moving to a different point. And let's go back to cross the regular legs and then back to Pillow Sit. It's called Test. change its name. Back to the main menu. Name point. /2 space sit pillow. Perfect. These names all take place on channel 2, so that's why we typed /2 first. And notice the menu says sit pillow. You probably can't read these menus, but if you can get a copy of SinAnimator, then you can. SinAnimator is still a free program. So we'll go over to the chair and demonstrate, let's see, what's next? Delay point. Okay. This is the minimum number of seconds that the avatar will remain on a point once they arrive there. We'll set a delay of 3 seconds. This is mostly used when you do a tour with SinAnimator, and we'll set the chat text, and this is what the avatar will say when they arrive on the location. In this case, we'll say, my chair. And we'll see if that works. Let's go back to the center point. Very nice. And then go back to the chair and see what it says. My chair. Very good. That covers just about everything on the basic page 1 of the menu, except, oh, wait a minute, we really need to add a new point here, so let's do that. Click on Add Point. It makes a copy of whatever point you're currently on, so then just edit that point. Right-click on the object. We'll move out to the side, change the animation using Pick Animation, and just pick a regular stand. And close the edit window, move to another point, which will cause it to be saved. Notice it says point 6 is updated. We'll go to the main menu, and we'll move to the second page of Pick Point. There we are, and notice there's a new page on the menus, and what says point 6. We'll go to point 6. Sure enough, it's the point we just created. Point 6 is not a very good name, so let's change its name. Back to the menu, click on Name Point, /2 space, let's call this just Standing. Okay. Now we're almost done with everything on that page. In the lower right, you'll see a button called Backup. Let's get out of here to the main menu. There's the Backup button. Very important. Click on Backup. Your screen will fill with junk. Click on the History button for chat. And stretch that window out a little bit so you can see. Okay. We're going to highlight everything that's in between first line and last line. Control C to copy it. Click on Edit Point so the object is visible. Edit the object, click on More so we can see everything inside. Double click on Waypoints. The Waypoints file is empty. We'll Control V to copy everything into the Waypoints file and click on Save. Close the Waypoints file. Now we can restart without having to worry about things. We can take the object into memory or into inventory and back out now. But we've lost the menu, so we press the down arrow. And the menus come back. Isn't that nice? And now I think we really have covered everything on the first page of the SinAnimator menu. In the next video, we'll be covering more details on single avatar usage of SinAnimator, and we'll be stepping into the beginnings of using SinAnimator on more than one avatar at a time. And the third video will be all about the multi-avatar options. Play around with it. You probably want to watch this video more than once. Have a wonderful day and enjoy SinAnimator.